Monday night jam session is here.
It's Black Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Look.
All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back, colder than ever. Monday night jam session. Perry Gamble, Reagan Jacobs. What's up, man?
Cold. You're in a short sleeve shirt. What do you mean cold? And a summer cap. You got that mesh back.
Well, you know, if I give my secret away, then it's no longer a secret.
Don't worry, we can see it. We can see it.
What are you talking about? The gut? Being fat. That's
no. I was saying you had a drink in your hand. That's why you was warm.
This is the secret, but yeah.
Yeah. See,
I always thought that it was whiskey, man. Whiskey keeps you warm in the winter, you know, man. The other night I had me a glass of tequila, put tad bit too much in there, and I got hot quick. I'm like, woo.
And then it come back up.
No, it didn't. No. I said, my brothers was there. I said, y'all ain't hot. He said, nah. I'm kind of hot.
Start taking off jackets and everything.
I was like, oh, I'm drinking this tequila. It's like, yeah. So now I'm doing a case study. I guess that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Tequila. So I'm drinking this winter, this Arctic Blast or whatever you want to call it. I'm drinking Rhino tequila, and as you can see, it's actually fairly warm in this building, but I had to come out of my coveralls and my beanie because I was drinking tequila. So
what is the temperature over there?
Man, I honestly don't know. I walked from my parents' house and it was sleeting outside.
Yeah,
so it's cold. It's cold enough for the bull rocks in the yard to be frozen, and that can be dangerous, very dangerous.
Hey, that deal on your Snapchat, did you really fall?
Did I really fall? Yeah.
That noise you made made it sound like you fell, and I didn't know if you was joking or not. But
there's no joking to it. So somebody slid up and they were like, the odds of you actually catching it on camera. I was like, yeah, I know. But so we were in the house and we were on our way outside, you know, look outside, look around. And I told my brother, I was like, man, we need to make a video and be like, you know, this is how you go down a ramp in Texas when it's cold. And he was laughing. He's like, oh, yeah, let's do it. But you go down the ramp and I'll record you. I was like, no, I'm not falling down no ramp. As soon as I said that, slide down the ramp. And yeah, it hurt. And I fell at the top. My feet come up and I hit on my back and slid all the way down the ramp. And I laid down the ground. And my mom, she's like, oh my God, you all right? You okay? And
baby Perry gets the special treatment.
Yeah.
If any of your other brothers would have fell, get up, you're fine.
No, whatever. So they all come outside and they're laughing because I'm laying on the ground. I'm generally hurt, you know. So I'm just laying there and it's sleeting on top of me. And they're like, you all right? I'm like, no, I ain't all right. I fell. That hurt. So yeah, I fell. There's kind of a video to it. I might throw it in there somewhere.
Yeah, the sound made the video. I mean, that's pretty much, you couldn't really see nothing. It started moving around a lot like he fell, but made the video.
You can't see nothing because I actually fell, but yeah. So here's the sound from the video of me falling. Oh, hold on. Oh.
All
right. Yeah. So there's that. I'll clip it in. I'll clip it in. But yeah, I fell. I ain't got no shame in my game. Ice 1, Perry 0. It's okay. I'm a hurt in the morning. From the tequila, but not from the fall. Well, actually, probably from both of them because I'm gonna drink my fair share of it tonight. So, drink Rhino tequila. Yeah,
yeah. That's it's a little slick out there, man. You got to watch out. It's we ain't ever experienced much like this in our lives.
No,
I butchered that whole deal. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.
It's okay. This is why you're the
Yeah, it's cold. Got me all messed up.
Oh man, I don't understand. As a lover of the agricultural industry, I should hate the cold, but I don't, because I'm fat more than I am in the agricultural industry. So the fat outweighs the egg in this scenario. So I like colder weather. I couldn't tell you the last time I broke a sweat. So
we know that. Ask your work colleagues.
you see how only you laugh there? It's because it's not fun.
I guarantee you somebody listening to this is laughing. Oh yeah, we know what you mean. We know what you mean.
That's cool. It's cool. It's fine. I mean, you worked with me for what, a week?
Yeah, we.
Yeah. No, you can't listen.
Yeah, you can't break a sweat barking orders, ain't it?
Woo! I'll take that.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing
Drink
with
to that. Ain't no shame in my game. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that. That's fine. You can't break a sweat barking orders.
Nah, that's
No,
yeah. You ought to put that on a t-shirt.
So man, speaking of that, we had a meeting with the ranch rodeo and stuff like that, and so I'm talking this crew that I have, the staff that I put together, to run the ranch rodeos and stuff. We've been doing this for like I think 3 years or something now, and so we're sitting in the meeting and we're talking, and they were like, the word for the year, Perry, is delegate. I was like, what?
Delegate?
Like, you brought us in here and you got us doing this stuff, and then you don't let us do anything. The word for the year is delegate. You got to let us do stuff this year. I was like, all right, so where do you want me? And they were like, outside. I was like, oh, all right. There it is. Delegate. So I need to back away from this podcast and let you have more of a talking role in it, I think.
You don't want that. I don't know if
okay. All right. Hey. I don't know.
I wish he'd shut up. Stop talking so much.
Yeah, I think you just compliment my funny. I mean, because I'm hilarious, and then you just compliment that.
Hey, I felt the same way by myself. I've always wanted to be a comedian. I want to do stand up, but I was like, man, I can't do stand up because I can't sit there and just talk and make jokes. I have to feed off people. So maybe if they make that where you can feed off people in a comedy sketch.
Well, you want to be like a black and white comedy deal?
We could salt and pepper.
No, we're not calling ourselves that. We're not doing that. We can be a black and white comedy duo, but we can't be salt and pepper.
What will we be? Yin Yang twins? No.
They're both black, but try again.
But the yin yang symbol is black and white.
You said yin yang twins.
I
follow what you. I got.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
I don't know. Let me think on it. I'll have a name by the end of the podcast.
So, not to change the subject on you.
First name.
Go ahead.
First name, Holstein Brothers. It's an ag joke. It's ag joke. You get it? Yeah. See, I'm working on it. Look, I'll have
black and white.
There you go. Yeah. See, there you
go. Speaking of which, did you see? I hate to bring up old news, but did you see old Morgan Wallen apologized?
I didn't.
You didn't?
I didn't see that.
Well, then we can't talk about it, I guess.
I wish you wouldn't have.
I agree 100%. I just want to put that out there.
I wish he wouldn't have apologized. I mean, at some point you got to tell. I mean, I can understand where he's coming from. See, you want to label him, and the mass amount of people want to call him, outlaw country and stuff. I don't think he wants to be outlaw country. I think he wants to be mainstream. I think he wants to be relevant and popular and big, and he still has some growing up to do. And I think that shows in his apology. If he truly didn't care and wanted to be outlaw country, he wouldn't have said anything.
I think it's a forced apology, anyways.
Doesn't matter.
No, what I'm saying is, it's funny how like this is his second time. Like after the Saturday Night Live deal, he come out and apologize, and it's like, man, we know you had the time of your life. Like, shut up. Like, and then on this deal is like, dude, we know you didn't mean it no bad way. Like, shut up. Well,
yeah, white people know you didn't mean it in a bad way. Like, don't worry about it, brother. I say it all the time, and I never. Yeah, I that's what I think it is. I think y'all want him to be,
Y'all.
yeah, you people want him to be outlaw country. I don't think he wants to be. Am I being politically incorrect right now? Oops, my bad.
I can see the remorse in your voice.
You needed apology. That was my apology right there.
Yeah, I did. It was forced.
Yeah, I think that's what I think it is. I think y'all want him to be outlaw country, and you want to put him on a pedestal and put him in that category. And I think he wants the awards and the accolades at the end of the year. You know, he has a long way to go. He's only what 21 or something like that. 23.
I don't know. But I wonder if you get paid more if you get. I guess if you get them awards, you get your name more known. I guess I don't know.
Well, yeah. I mean, would you? Let's see. Would you rather be David Allen Coe, or would you rather be George Strait? I mean,
we want to answer that. David Allen Coe got like 3 or 4 wives, so I don't know.
You'd rather be David Allen Coe over George Strait?
Well, I'm just weighing out the options. I'm just looking at all the facts here, you know.
From a Morgan Wallen standpoint, David Allen Coe or George Strait. Yeah. I mean, he apologized. Whether it's forced or not, I think he wants to be mainstream and he wants to be relevant as much as you people want to make him outlaw country.
Are you saying George Strait is mainstream?
Oh yeah.
No.
Dude, are you serious? Is he?
I'm just asking. It was a general question.
You're not making George Strait mainstream.
Oh, I was just asking.
I'm asking. Is he not mainstream? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, maybe he wants to be Luke Bryan. Does that work better for you?
That's better.
That works better for you. That's who you like listening to. That's the top of your country list.
Hey, there's a lot of people that are gonna get mad, but Luke Bryan does have a few bangers.
I'm not upset. I agree. His older stuff. Mm-hmm. I couldn't name one of his new songs.
No, I couldn't either. I don't think. I mean, I probably heard them because I've been driving my.
Don't make excuses for it, sir.
I've been driving my dad's feed truck around, so it don't have an aux cord, so I've been listening to radio more.
Don't make excuses, man. Don't
would I do that? Would I make an excuse?
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Go ahead. I'm trying to
No, go ahead. I didn't have nothing to say. It's probably dumb anyways.
I'm looking at a list of does he sing All My Friends Say I Started Shooting Doubles When You Walked In?
That's it. I was that one of his first songs? That's one of the first ones I heard of it.
Yeah, 2007. That I like that one.
Yeah.
Rain is a good thing. I like that one. Man, but that one's from 2007. I don't know none of these new songs.
What's some of his new songs?
What year are we in? 2020. Build Me a Daddy.
Build Me a Daddy.
Down to One. Knocking Boots. Man. Yeah, this is a funny story. So we have family in Houston, right? And so they come down every year and they live in the city, you know, they come to the country and they love it out here. And so we have kind of like a block party because, you know, we live in the corner or whatever. So I bring out my speakers and all that other good stuff, and I'm break out the DJ and stuff and all that. So they were like, play Knocking the Boots.
Knocking.
So I'm like, and mind you, I don't listen to Luke Bryan. So I'm like, why do they want to hear Knocking the Boots?
This is a family function.
This is a family function. Why am I? They were like, play Knocking the Boots. I'm like, all right, whatever. You know, they're from Houston. You know, their city, whatever. Maybe they know what the song means versus what I think it means. So I play Knocking the Boots. And you know how? Do you know Knocking the Boots?
No, I may have heard it, but I don't know it.
So Knocking the Boots, it starts out like, yeah. It's talking about, you know, knocking boots, you know. I don't know what
like knocking them off when you got mud on them or something.
Wow.
Like you're about to come in the house, take your boots off, so you knock them off.
When back in the day when two people would love each other, but at this point in this day and age, it's just like when two people lock eyes at the end of the night in a bar.
Match on Tinder.
They match on Tinder, and they wind up at each of one of the other person's places. There's not necessarily love involved with it, more of a lust, but you know how you lose all your clothes and you get to bed. Sometimes not even in the bed though, you know.
Oh my gosh, are you done? Are you done?
I'm trying to explain this to you so you better understand it. You know,
sometimes we're cleaning the mud off.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. So I mean, sometimes it does happen on the porch if it's a secluded area, you know. But most times it's in the house. Most people live with roommates, so you're usually in the room, on the bed, bathroom, you know, wall.
Man,
do you get the drift now? I'm trying to.
I understand. Yeah.
Okay.
They
okay.
Keep their house clean. Yeah, I understand.
What? No, they're talking about Reagan. Damn, dude. Damn, dude. Anyways, so that's how this is.
Got it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right. So
It's hot in here now.
Yeah. So I'm playing knocking the boots, and it's so how's it start? Last night I made some good love. We listened to some Marvin Gaye all night long. And anyway, so I start the song and it's playing, and they stop and they look. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, y'all said play knocking the boots. This is knocking boots. They was like, no, knocking the boots by Luke Bryan. I was like, oh. It's like I never heard it. And so they laughed a while. And they said, you don't listen to Luke Bryan? He's the greatest country singer ever. I was like, yeah, no. No.
I give y'all a break because y'all from
No. So we had a big, country music conversation, and I played a little
Boosie? No.
Tyler. They weren't a fan, but they did like All Yearn. So I played that for them. They kind of liked it, not really. Like Luke Bryan's not good to me, They know George, they know Brooks and Dunn's, they know the 90s people, but they're big on the Blake Shelton and all that now, and I'm not, so yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of Tyler Childers either. Never
What?
get on. No, the only one is that Feathered Indians. I like that one, but other than that,
oh yeah, my buckle makes an impression on the underside of my belly. I love that song. I love that song. Love that song.
Yeah, yes. Very relatable.
It is. Yeah. Feathered Indian's good. All Yearn's good. Man, he has some good songs. I can't believe you don't like the guy.
Man, the only one is like that Feathered Indians and All Yearn. I can listen to it. It's gotta be a mood. It's gotta be when you're feeling it. It's just not one you just throw on.
He is a fan. Do you watch his music videos to these songs?
No, I don't.
Oh, psychedelics, like a whoo, yeah. What's up? Yeah. Even in Feathered Indian though, he's like what she say? Sitting on the roof,
smoking spirits on the roof.
There it is. He ain't talking about no cigarettes, so I'm like,
oh, you ain't talking about the American spirits.
No, I'm like, this dude is about it. And then even the All Yearn video, dude, it's trippy. It's trippy.
Mm-hmm. Well, his album cover is pretty trippy. You seen that one?
So I don't do drugs, don't condone them or anything like that. But I think to better understand his music, one might have to take a trip. And the favorite rocket ship running through the side, Little Einstein. Ain't that? I don't know who that is. Backyardigans or something like that?
You've been hanging out with your nephew too much.
Facts. But yeah.
Facts.
Definitely Tyler Childers, man. I'd say Morgan Wallen, but I only knew the Cover Me Up, but I didn't really know it. Really.
Yeah, a lot of people get mad when you talk about that one because they say he took it from that other guy, but I think the guy let him have it.
I mean, he made money off of it if he wrote it.
Well, yeah, that okay, yes, that, and so I found out about the music industry. Like, I write a song, record it, or whatever, and everything. I can, you can come buy my royalties for whatever, however much you pay the record company or something, and you can record the song. The guy had say I would wrote it. I have no say in it. You can just come buy the royalties and record it.
Yeah, it's the music industry is a terrible industry, honestly.
Yeah. Lil Wayne said that.
Yeah, so I mean, it's terrible what they're doing. I like the Jay-Z and Beyonce mentality of the whole idea. Come to our record label and you own your royalties. It's your music, you sing it, it's yours. I kind of take that mentality about everything. I'd rather do it myself than have somebody come along later in life and take it from me.
That's why Zero's one deep.
Very good. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. So there's that.
So, did you watch the Super Bowl? Since we didn't talk about it on the last one, did you watch the Super Bowl?
I did watch the Super Bowl. Was I overjoyed with Tom Brady? Okay. So I'll let you tell your spiel, and then I'll tell you my old man version of what I thought the Super Bowl was.
My spiel. I didn't even watch Super Bowl, so I don't even know.
Dude, you were here, and you were like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go home and watch the Super Bowl." So you leave, and I go to my parents' house, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna watch the Super Bowl." I'm like, ain't it tonight? They're like, "Oh no, it's on now." I'm like, "Now?" They're like, "Yeah, the Super Bowl's on now." It's like, it's 5:00 in the afternoon. What are y'all doing? So yeah. So I missed the first quarter, I think, because I thought the Super Bowl was coming on at night.
I always thought it come on. I thought it come on at like 8, but I guess they were on the East Coast, so
yeah. So it was all screwed up. I thought personally, and this is an old man approach to it. Don't mind me. I know you're still young and all that. I think it was a battle of new school versus old school.
And the new school got the muscle, but the old school got the brains.
There it is. I thought that's what the Super Bowl was. It was the battle between new and old school. Because I mean, you look at a lot of these kids coming up nowadays, they think everything's new under the sun, and the old way doesn't work and stuff like that. And Brady comes in and he's 42, 41, 40,
something like that.
He just dismantles this Chiefs team, and I understand their 2 leading tackles were out and all this other stuff, but it doesn't matter. I think even if there was a healthy Kansas City Chief team, I think Brady would have done work.
Yep.
But screw all that. Screw the Super Bowl. Did you see Brady after the Super Bowl?
You mean the next, or what was it? Like this Monday? Was it Monday? At the party?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Let's go back to the Super Bowl. Did you see the halftime show? I didn't. I just saw it on social media, so I didn't see it. I just been seeing all the pictures.
I saw where he paid $7 million out of his own money to make the Super Bowl halftime show what he wanted it to be. Man. And from that standpoint, I respect it. You put the money up and you made it what you wanted it to be, and I respect that 100%. Which, I mean, that's a lot of the stuff I do. I mean, I put the time, the effort, the money into it to make it what I want to be, So I respect it from that aspect. From a watcher at home.
Yeah. Tell us about that.
What in the absolute world were we watching? The songs are good, dude. Those are good songs. I like those songs. And when I say those songs, I only knew 2 of them, but still 2 good songs I really, really like. And I'm like, dude, what?
What do you think about? Because I know you see it every year after the Super Bowl or after the halftime deal. Everybody's talking about, well, we ought to just have George Strait on the Super Bowl deal. I don't think he would be. I don't think nobody would like him. I don't think he would do good. I mean, I'm not saying nobody would like him, but I don't think everybody would like it.
Dude, a halftime show is a performance. It's a show. Whether it's a good show, whether it's a bad show, it's a show, it's a performance. You have to put on a show. I watched George Strait in Houston stand at a mic and sing. I love
all you gotta do, baby.
I loved every minute of it. But it's also about a show. We thought this Super Bowl halftime show was trash, but people were still talking about it. They watched it and they talked about it. George Strait standing in the middle of the stadium singing in the mic, then turned it off.
Yep. They're there for the J-Lo shaking her butt, the weekend dancing around.
They're there in the hopes that Janet Jackson titty gonna fall out again.
Ooh, chocolate milk, baby.
That's okay. All right. It's at this moment Reagan became a lover of black women. Yeah. I mean that's a show, dude. I mean, that's a show. Janet Jackson.
Oh yeah.
Justin Timberlake, even Beyonce's Black Panther performance, Michael Jackson.
It's a show. It's a
Bruno Mars. It's a you have to put on a show. Country music just couldn't do that.
Nope.
I think Morgan Wallen would be the closest one to put on a show, and his would be walking out on stage with his guitar hollering about a y'all niggas ready, and then it doesn't even matter.
A drunk Morgan Wallen.
It just turns into fight night after that. You know, his band got to fight people and stuff like that. So yeah,
rushed in the field. You know.
Yeah. So
COVID restrictions. You know, it just wouldn't be good.
Yeah. Did you hear about the streaker?
I saw a video.
Did you read about him?
No, I didn't. What? Tell me about him.
So the dude goes to Vegas. I think I don't know the story 110%. But anyways, he makes a bet that there will be a streaker at the game. On the field, there'll be a streaker. He makes the bet, goes back to the Super Bowl, pays his buddy like $10,000 to like jump out on the field and distract the guards, and then he jumps on the field, runs out on the field, and streaks. Gets arrested, cost him $2,000 for him and his buddy to get out of jail. I think he walked away with like $347,000. He bet on himself to be a streaker.
I think he can't be in the Hall of Fame now. Do you don't understand the reference? I guess Pete Rose. So do you know who Pete Rose is?
No.
The greatest hitters of all time. Greatest hitters. Set all kind of records. He I can't remember what record he broke, but definitely should be in the Hall of Fame. 100% should be in the Hall of Fame. He was betting while he was on the team, though. He would bet on these games, but he never bet against the team. He bet for the team. The team would win every time. You know, he bet for the team. He loved betting. And they caught him, stripped him of all of his stuff. He can never be in the Hall of Fame. None of that because he was betting. But he was betting. He would never bet against his team. He always bet for his team to win. He always bet on them. And he can't be in the Hall of Fame. He can't get no titles. He can't get nothing. Greatest hitters has ever come to the baseball. I
mean, if I got to bet on somebody, I'm gonna bet on myself too. That's kind of messed up.
Everybody says that, but that's so it's kind of like it's kind of like that streaker deal. Like he bet on himself, but I can't blame him.
300. I think it's $347,000. I'd have to go look to make sure. But yeah, I was like, that's awesome.
Make you want to do it, huh?
No, absolutely not. No.
You're telling me if somebody said, here's $340,000 if you'll run that 100 yards streaking, buck naked.
I probably would.
Hell, I'd do it for a Klondike bar.
That's really low, Reagan. That's really low. 350.
You never ate a Klondike bar, I guess.
They're disgusting. What would you do for a Klondike bar? I'd strip at the Super Bowl and run across there. I probably would.
That should be their new. That should be their new. Their ad.
He should be the new ad for Klondike bars. I'm pretty sure we'll see him in the Super Bowl next year. Speaking of commercials, they were absolutely disgusting. I was so disappointed in the commercials for this year.
Like
all of them trash.
Like, what do you mean disgusting? Like
they were
nasty?
They were whack. They were horrible.
Oh yeah,
whack. Worst commercials I've ever seen for a Super Bowl.
On the year, and you know that's funny. On the year that everybody's watching, pretty much everybody's watching on TV.
Oh yeah.
everybody's watching it because they're all stuck at home, COVID, and they're all watching on TV, and the commercials are that bad. I didn't see any of them, so I don't know. But
that and it was amazing to me how many people were watching the Super Bowl when a lot of people had wrote the Super Bowl off because of all their controversy.
they wrote the whole NFL off.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
Getting hot in here.
Yeah.
Wait. Speaking of bets.
Speaking of bets,
Didn't we have a little bet before I left the other day?
what was the bet?
That Tom Brady won the Super Bowl. I think it was $100 bet. I think you took the Chiefs.
Hmm?
Yeah. You're hearing getting hard now. My connection must be breaking up, huh?
No, what'd you say at the end?
Then you take the Chiefs, and I took Tom Brady.
I don't think you could bet a team versus a person, Reagan.
I knew I didn't get no Venmo this week, so I was like, I knew some technicality come up in it.
Well,
I
I don't know if people haven't told you about me, but I'm very counterfeit.
I heard, yeah. No,
So I don't know if you know this about me, but definitely very counterfeit.
sorry, I didn't bring it up to you all week because I was going to wait to bring it up on here.
On the podcast and see what I
In front
say.
of everybody.
Too bad you didn't make the bet on the podcast. I don't want to hear it. Do you know what my $100? You want to know what the $100 went to?
What do you go to?
Viral and getting your 10,000 followers. You're welcome.
Oh no! I gotta tell this story. So TikTok. So apparently, on TikTok, once you hit 10,000 followers, you can become a creator and get creator funds and get paid for certain stuff. Apparently, you're eligible for making money on TikTok. So I was getting close. I was at 9,000. I was creeping up, and I put a video on, and of Monday Night Jam Session. I put that video on. Is that the one you're talking about?
Of
what?
You put a video of Monday Night Jam Session with Perry Gamble talking. and now you can go ahead and
we got what was it, 56,000 views?
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere up in there. So I put that video on, and then them numbers started cranking up. They hit over 9,000. They were just rolling up.
Mm-hmm.
They got to about 9,980 followers, and they just kind of just went out. They just stopped.
Okay.
They were rolling. They were constantly rolling in. I got 980 followers in no time. They were just rolling in. I mean, by the dozens. Got to 9,980 followers, and it just stopped. So I threw another video up there, maybe get some more followers. And I was at 10 o'clock at night. So I go to sleep and it's not clicking up. I was so mad. And I was like, all right, fine. So, because I had a video prepared once I hit 10,000, all this stuff.
I saw it, and then you deleted it. But go ahead.
Yeah. It didn't get no views. I was like, never mind. Let me take that off. But anyways, so it the next morning it clicked up to about 9,996 or so. And I was just sitting there the whole time, kept refreshing. It finally clicked over to 9,999. And I was like, man, I just need one more. Man, and it sat there forever. It seemed like hours it sat there. Finally, it clicked over 10,000. I was just took a breath. I'm like, all right, cool. We're there and everything. Then about 20, 30 minutes later, I look on there and it says, Perry Gamble started following you. I text him. I said, you unfollowed me?
Yeah.
I said, I knew you'd do that. And I had a couple other people say they're going to do the same thing. When I got close, to 9,999, they're going to unfollow me just to take me back down. I was like, y'all sorry.
Well, I wanted to be your 10,000th follow. And I guess it happened.
And he overslept.
The night. Yeah. So, yeah. But congratulations. How much have you made so far? Can you share? Do you want to share? Can you share?
Do you really want to know?
No. It's up to you. You don't have to.
You really want to know how much is in my account right now on TikTok?
No, I don't want to know.
Nothing.
What?
So it's something I've been trying to read up on it. Apparently it said like once you get 10,000 followers, like for every 500 or 1,000 views, you get like 2 cents. But what they want you to do is if you do a live video or whatever, or go live on it, you can go live and people can send you gifts and you can cash them gifts in, for money. So TikTok's not paying you. Say I go live and you go on there and you buy coins or buy gifts or something and you send me these gifts, I can cash those out. So you're practically paying me to keep my content coming. Is the way I read it. So the goal I was setting and I reached, it wasn't a very good goal. I still ain't got no money, but I'm still posting videos, so I don't care.
What?
And to say I did it for the money is very inaccurate because I just like posting videos, and it happened to get up there.
What?
Yeah, that's what I've been reading.
I got fully invested in this thing. When you posted the clip, you tagged me in it. So, naturally I want to support you in everything you do. You choose to be viral or whatever. I don't know. And so like I'm clicking it, and every now and then I'd go look. I'm like, oh, this dude's almost there. Like, okay, now I'm fully invested in this thing. We gotta get him to 10,000. And I'm like, oh, this is so awesome to watch him get. You get there, and then it's like,
pretty much.
So you need to put me on there again so you can step up your views. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. You give me that video of you slipping and falling, I'll post it right away.
I almost posted it on there, but I was like, ooh.
You should. That's funny, man.
I almost posted it on there, but I was like, no, my back hurts too much right now to post that. So
what the coolest part about it was, when I posted that video of you and me on there, as many people that come up and said, oh my gosh, Perry, what are you doing on my page? So on TikTok, for those of you who don't know, TikTok has 2 different feeds. It's got a following for the people you're following. It's got your followers, and it's all their videos they post, and it's got a For You page. What the algorithm might think based off of the videos you watched, liked, everything you've interacted with, what they think you might want to see. So many people are like, oh my gosh, look at Perry on my For You page. I was like, oh my goodness. Some people are like, I went to college with him. I was like, oh my goodness.
Reagan, I don't want to. We talk about this, and you always.
You're old. I know you've been around.
No. Not old. Not old. The game is not new. The game
nothing new under the sun.
There was what is the other one? There was Vine. Same concept, same idea. The game's not old, dude. I've been relevant. I've been popping in these streets. What you talking about? Just because I don't do it doesn't mean I don't know how the game goes. I'm
being
relevant.
Essential.
What'd you say?
Being essential.
Mm-hmm. The sticker says it. Well, no, it says some other bad words, so we can't use it. But I won't show it. Yeah, dude, I've been popping in these streets. What you talking about? I text you. What did I tell you? You're like, I can't believe how many people know you on TikTok. Like, it's hard being everybody's only black friend.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. I'm joking.
The token.
Yeah. So, man. I know Reagan. I know a lot of people, dude. I know a lot of people, man. I didn't think I knew that many people. But
so I'm not bursting your bubble or anything. I know you do know a lot of people, but it's the funny thing about the way TikTok works. It's, man. So I posted this other video of we were out in West Texas working out in Marfa, and I posted this video with this kid. He was from Missouri, and he came down to work cows with us, and posted this video. I couldn't find him I looked him up on TikTok, couldn't find him. Posted the video. It goes viral. It's got a little less than our video, but it's got a lot of views.
Of course.
And but people actually knew him. I had comments all down the deal saying the guy's name and all this stuff. And he found it on his page. Like he was going on the For You page and found it. That how crazy is that?
So can we run you under stolen valor?
No.
Just out. Oh. I mean, all your viral videos are other. I can't even talk. All your viral videos are of other people.
Dude, I know these are. So I'm going through my videos.
Stolen valor.
I have no videos that like I have nothing. I haven't been doing much to get videos, and so I'm just going through all my old videos, looking at I'm like, I took all the videos, but it's like, man, see other people like, it's funny.
Yeah.
But I have felt bad a little bit. I have felt a little bad, but that feeling goes away real quick once I kind of wanted over 1,000 views.
I kind of wanted to knock you down off your high horse a little. I'm not saying a high horse. I just wanted to knock you down a few notches when I woke up. And so I'm like, let me go see. And I was like, oh man, Reagan hit 10,000. Let me follow him again. And so I was like, how upset do I think Reagan would be if I told him that Monday Night Jam Session needs to create its own TikTok account? I was like, he would be so upset.
I agree. I've been thinking about it.
Oh, well, damn. All right.
I think we should. I wonder if people follow us if we were on TikTok.
Well, it's crazy. You got all these followers, and I get a bunch of followers. I think it's like 30, 20. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what you people are coming here for because I ain't got nothing on there.
Yeah, I do. So since I am, so I've never been this way on any social media deals, Twitter, Instagram. They're the way they kind of work like this. Like I'll go follow a bunch of people and may not get a follow back. So my ratio is so off. I'm following more than it's following me. My ratio is bad. TikTok is the first time my ratio has ever been right. And now, so when like somebody follows me, I look at them, I'm like, you have no videos, not following you.
Whoa. Go back. What do you mean by ratios right?
Oh, you've never heard the ratio?
No. You gotta remember I'm old, but I'm still relevant. Old but relevant is what I like to call it. Yeah, go ahead. So explain this ratio to me, sir.
So we're in high school and we were just getting on Twitter and everything. The ratio always had to be right. You couldn't be following more than I was following you. This is like this was before people knew what viral was, Okay. So you had to it was a big thing in school. Like everybody's like, dang, your ratio's all messed up. You're following way more than it's following you. So it was a struggle. Like people like actually worried about that. So it's kind of always stuck in my mind. I'm definitely upside down on Instagram and Twitter, but TikTok I got it right.
Yeah, dude. I'm all jacked up on Instagram. Whoa.
What is it?
I'm not telling. But I don't.
Are you upside down?
Yes.
Yep.
But I don't know. I'm just a fan of people. If I like what you're posting, if I like your content, I'm gonna follow you. I don't need you to follow me back. I don't need that. I like what you're doing. I support what you're doing. I don't need you to follow me and like all my stuff to get my likes. I like what I like, and there's no stipulations on my support. I guess I should say.
Man, and some of the guys I hung around, it was all about likes. Like if you didn't get more than so many likes in an hour, you had to take that post down.
So that's why you deleted your 10K post. Hello.
That's exactly why. Because I got no views, I got no likes, and I'm like, I've only so like I look at some people and they got less videos than me, and I'll be looking, and I click on their deal. And I'm like, man, that's a funny video. I was like, I wonder how many followers this person got, because they obviously ain't that good. They'll have like 203,000. I'm like, so I'm not gonna gloat over my 10,000. That's why I deleted it. I was like, hey, I look like a loser.
No, I'm gonna celebrate your 10K. Reagan, focus on yourself, dude. I could care less about what them people over there doing, how many followers they got. None of that. I ain't worried about none of that. I'm here posting the things I like and what I find funny. You just get to enjoy it and celebrate with it. It's kind of like my Snapchat. That's why it's private, and that's why. Because look, I don't care about none of your stuff. Not like that. Damn. I'm friends with my friends on Snapchat, but it's like if I didn't, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't care what you're doing over there.
Yeah.
And I don't care how many followers you got. I don't care how many views you got. None of that. I don't care about being viral or famous.
If you like, if the content's good, you're gonna like it. Is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
pretty much. I don't care about being famous or viral or none of that stupid stuff. I was just invested in yours because it was the first. It was the first time I knew somebody that was halfway going famous. Dude, this chili is whooping my.
Hey, did you put beans in it?
There's no beans in chili, buddy.
I'm just asking. That's a big debate over the interwebs.
Yeah. Ooh.
Are you Snapchatting again during our podcast?
No, this is important. So, I don't want to. I know this is our time to shine. Me and you, Monday Night Jam Session. But I dropped the flyer for the Ranch Rodeo series, and my phone has been just insane. I love it. I missed it.
That's good. I feel like you can share that because it's still a part of what you do.
Oh, no, dude. I want to devote all the time and effort into making you blow up and you hot and all that. That's something else. But yeah, so my phone's been blowing up and I missed it last year. We didn't get to do it, so I really missed it. I didn't think I would. And I was talking to the crew. They all miss it too. And so,
yeah, it's
I'm so ready.
I don't know, man. And now that things are kind of, things seem to kind of be opening up more. It's kind of getting laxed around the COVID stuff. But people are hungry, man. They realize that they didn't get to do much last year, and they didn't get to, do what they want to do. So, man, people are hungry. People are ready to ranch rodeo and get out of the house and do some stuff and see their friends. I know a lot of people that are. They keep asking me. Because I'm like, man, I don't know when they are. I don't know. I just know we're going to a few places. I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. I was like, he's going to drop the flyer soon and probably later than sooner. But
yeah.
I was like, he's going to, they're like, all right, well, when it drops, we're going to go. We're going to get the dates down. We're going to go. I was like, man, that's cool with me. Let's go. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready as much as y'all are.
All my friends were like, dude, when the flyer drop? I'm like, oh, tomorrow. And then like 7 days later, the flyer drops. Hey, yeah, I'm just making these impossible deadlines in my head, knowing good so well I can't make them, but it just makes me feel better. But it's out now. Huh?
It's a strategy, ain't it? Tell them you're going to drop it and then get them anticipating and
yeah, that's what we call it.
Yeah.
It was that and a combination of a lot of the places I want to go have COVID restrictions that really surprised me.
Yeah, no joke.
I was shocked how many towns were like, yeah, no.
Like, example, Yoakum.
Hey.
No, I'm gonna call them out because I'm gonna call them out. Called out.
Like you did.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, it was a shocker. All these people are like, pro-Trump, the virus fake, don't wear your mask, and then you're like, hey, let's gather, and they're like, yeah, no. I was like, oh, okay.
So can you say on a podcast what was told to you, like what the?
Listen, man.
You don't have to. I'm just saying.
You ain't gonna get me in trouble, mister.
No, I was just asking. I guess when I tell him that was some bull. So,
what's a podcast without a little controversy? So, it was told to me, and I'm not dropping that. I honestly don't remember the lady's name, but she was like, "Yeah, we're not leasing out, because of COVID. These restrictions and stuff like that were put in place last year, and you can only have like 4 people in the arena, riding in the arena, no spectators, and you can't lease it out." And I was like, "Oh, I completely understand. That's fine. Thank you." And she's like, "Well, call back, try again later. As people begin to take the vaccine and stuff like that, and we get herd immunity." Maybe we'll open it back up and go from there. I was like, okay, no problem. Yeah.
The times like this when I wish I had, I had the Washington County money, and I could build my own arena.
Oh,
no.
Whoa, where'd you get that from, sir? Where'd that come from?
Ain't that where you live up there? Ain't that
Absolutely not. No.
I wish I had the.
No, don't jump over that. Who you throwing shade at?
I wish I had the money like some people do, and I could build my own arena, and we could have it there.
Go back. Who you throwing shade at?
Yo,
because I'm not in Washington County. Evidently, somebody come to mind when you said that. Who you talking about? Huh? People want to know. I want to know. Answer the question, quiet man.
All y'all up there. Y'all big time.
I don't live in Washington County, so you weren't talking about me.
You were born there.
I'll take that one.
I was like, I don't know where Navasota is, but
I'll take that one. I was actually born in Washington County. I'll take that one. Nah,
just because you don't live there now as a 40-year-old, I mean, it don't matter. You're raised there.
Hey, somebody throwing shade tonight. Hey, man, look. When you said that, it seemed like it come from a place of hurt. It sounded like you were hurt when you said
a place of hate or hurt.
There you go. Hey, man, you hurt. Who you talking about? I'm just wondering who you talking about, because I said hurt. You said hate. So help us. Help me. Let me help you.
help you.
Don't leave the podcast listeners in the dark. Help us.
Man, it's getting hot in here, don't you think?
Who you talking about? Nah, who you talking about? Come on, don't leave us in the dark.
I just been around some of y'all up here, and
no.
I don't even know names to drop. I wouldn't know I wouldn't know a name.
You say you hung around some of us from up there. I'm trying to think who lives in Washington County that we've hung around together. Morgan Fisher with a C.
Example A. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding, Morgan. That's the second podcast in a row I took a shot at Morgan.
Oh, that's who you were taking a shot at?
That's probably the wrong one to take a shot at, ain't it? She's gonna whoop me.
I think you're taking a shot at Morgan because it's easier and it hurts less for you.
Yeah. It hurts less for everybody. It's a lot easier on everybody else's well-being, if you know what I mean. This is
not fair to Morgan to be taking shots at her like this, and you just nah, dude, come on. Who you said that from a place of hurt? You said you people up there in Washington County.
Well, that's just what I've always heard. Y'all got all the money up there. We're gonna stop. I gotta get up. We gotta get off this subject. I gotta stop.
I'm staying here because I gotta live up here.
We gotta stop. We gotta get off this.
No. I want these people to understand that when they listen to this podcast and they're like, I wonder who they were talking about. I don't even know who Reagan's talking about at this point. So I don't know. So when y'all listen to this podcast, you be like, oh, I wonder who Reagan's talking about. I don't even know. I need you to get on YouTube and click to this moment and be like, let me look at Perry's face and see if he's joking or if he's serious. Now, I honestly don't know who Reagan's talking about right now. So
in total shock.
Yeah.
You just saw his eyes when I said that. He's like, well, uh-oh.
Yeah, you got me at a loss for words. I don't know. So would you care to tell the people? Name drop. If you bad, you from South Texas, tell them what it is. Don't be scared.
Man, I think I didn't even know Morgan was from Washington County. I think you're the only person I know from up there.
All right, that's cool. That's what we doing. That's fine. We do that.
You're texting me. My phone's back there. If you're texting me, I heard it go off.
No. It's
tell it. Text me. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. That's what he's texting me.
No. These are. It's about their intro deal. No. Yeah. No, dude. Name drop. Come on, you bad. Drop some names. I want to know. Say some names.
Perry Gamble.
I'm not from Washington County.
Yes, you are. You growed up there.
No, I didn't. I was born there. Born there. Moved to Grimes County.
Where'd you move in Grimes? Is Brenham in Grimes County?
No, Burnham is Washington County.
Oh, speaking of that, did you see the new song drop, the new music video come out at the skate deal over in Brenham?
You just found it. We been found it, buddy.
Ben found it. What do you mean? It just came out the other day.
What's that? You should be happier alone.
Yeah, that the song is old, but he recorded with Co now, and they did a video at that skate place in Brenham.
The original video came with a music video in Brenham.
Oh, I didn't see the original one.
That's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I just saw it on Facebook.
Okay.
The other day.
It's okay. I know y'all still Pony Expressing down there, so it's okay.
Hey, Austin Meade. People, the funny thing about it, so my roommate from college, which was from Cuero, him and Austin were cousins. I think they're like first or second cousins or whatever.
Oh, really?
But Austin, every time Austin would come play at Harry's, he'd stay the night at our house over there, him and his band. And quite a bit when they play up there. And so it's funny that before the new Happier Alone came out, there was a bunch of people playing that song, and then a bunch of Austin Meade stuff. They were all playing it, and it's people that from way off that you would never think. And I'm like, man, Austin Meade? And they're like, oh man, Austin Meade, he can sing, man, he's big time. I'm like, yeah, I said he's good, yeah, he's real good. And
Reagan Jacobs though.
yeah, well, I was like, yeah, you stay at our house some. They're like, no joke, you gotta get me an autograph. I'm like, yeah, I'll see what so I called my buddy. I'm like, hey Reed, whenever you get a chance, make it out to this person.
Wow.
I could start selling them things, just fake it, fake it. That's wrong. I shouldn't do that.
You're just digging yourself a little hole over there tonight.
No, but for real, it's cool. I didn't know his other video was in Brenham over there, but now he did it with Co, which I don't even know what Co song on there, like maybe 2-3 lines, but
he did 2 or 3 lines on the song.
Yeah, did you see it?
Or did he sing 2 or 3 lines? Did he do 2 or 3 lines, or did he sing 2 or 3 lines? Golly,
what? No, I thought it was pretty cool. And from you being around that area and Brenham people, I thought it was pretty cool. It was at Skate World or whatever they all call it over there.
Yeah.
So we just Snapchatting on the podcast now.
Dude, this is not a Snapchat, I promise. Actually, I don't know what this is.
Oh. Tell her happy Valentine's Day.
I gotta finish the podcast because I get it. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. Whatever you were talking about there with what were you saying? Austin?
It was a perfect little out. No, we got a new subject now because we're done with. We talked about Austin Meade and everything. We're done with that.
You jumped over. You
on
jumped
to the next one, old son.
You jumped over everything about throwing shade at people. But anyways, when I find out, podcast listeners, I'll be sure to let you know. Trust me, I'm gonna do some digging after.
He ain't that good at it. I'm gonna stop before he does get good at it.
Okay, all right. Okay. When I find out, people, you'll be the first to know. I promise, no doubt.
Yeah.
Dude. So I've almost made a status about this on my Snap, but I was like, a better place to talk about this would be the podcast. It's
a touchy subject.
Yes.
Oh man.
It's touchy, but I think it needs to be said.
Touchy feely or what? No,
none of that. Listen, I think this is hear me out, and I'm sure you'll disagree. You might agree. I don't know. We have to normalize telling people the color of the people you bring to functions, to events, and all that stuff like that. We have to normalize it.
Go on, explain. I know where you're going. Go explain.
I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. I don't know. You might. I don't know. We have to get to telling because I'm black. I don't know if people know this about me or not. For the people listening, at this point, I'm sure I've said some stuff along some lines and be like, I think he's definitely black. I don't know. Oh, the artwork you can see it's a black and a white guy, but whatever. Anyways, so we have to normalize letting people know what color people are. Um, for the simple fact of a lot of people don't have interactions with people of other races, and that's the honest truth. Once you get outside of high school, you might not even interact outside of your race. Convenience store might be the most, and honestly, in there you really don't have to talk to anybody. So like, hey man, I'm gonna go look at this horse. You want to ride? Like, sure. All right, cool. But the guy is black. Just a heads up. Like, yeah, I don't think I want to go. All right, cool. I'd rather you stay at the house than you get to my house and it's a problem.
Oh, you're a pair gamble.
Hey, exactly. We have to normalize telling people I'll do it. And you're like, oh, that's prejudice and that's messed up, and we gotta move past that. That's just the way the world is. Life ain't fair and all that other nonsense. So that's just the way of the world. When I take people with me to places, I tell them, I give them a heads up. Look, before we leave here, it's gonna be a bunch of Mexicans, or it's gonna be a bunch of black people, it's gonna be a bunch of white people. So if you're uncomfortable, say it now and get out. Cause I'm still going.
Yeah.
They know I'm black, and I just want you to understand that this group of people we finna hang out with might be all black, might be all white, or whatever. The fact is, I don't need you going down there acting a fool, saying slick stuff, and then both of us get beat up.
Stabbed. Oh.
Something. I don't, whatever. It doesn't matter. But normalize telling people what color other people are. It's not.
But
it's not prejudice. It's not racist or nothing like that. Just give them a heads up. Hey, man, Perry's black.
You did give me. You try to scare me. You didn't give me a heads up. You try to scare me off. We're gonna have black people food. I don't know if you're okay with that.
That was a head. I gave you a head. I gave you a head.
I was scared to death. I didn't know what we was having.
Hey, dude, we finna eat black people food. So if you cool with it, cool. If you not, we could go get you some chicken nuggets.
But cool. just be aware that if we go get chicken nuggets, my mom's probably gonna hate you forever. So
I didn't say hate you forever. I said, but she definitely gonna talk about you. So I just said normalize telling people it's okay to let them know. Hey, look, man, Reagan's white. So before he gets to this function, I need y'all to understand that Reagan is white. So don't be hollering about, the white man kept us oppressed for 600 years and all this other nonsense. We ain't finna do that. I just normalize telling people that. Are you okay over there?
Yeah, I almost sneezed real bad on the podcast. I was like, hold it in. You got to hold it in.
Normalize telling people's ethnicity, I think, is the halfway politically correct way to say that, I guess. I don't know.
So I agree on it. I agree what you're saying. But most people be like, oh, you can't say that. That's racist. You can't say, but it's not. It's just giving people a heads up. We know we're different.
No, the racist thing is when they get there and they're disrespectful the entire time. Like, hey man, listen, Perry, I gotta apologize for my buddy. I don't know what got into him. Like, I know exactly what was wrong with him. He showed up and he thought he was gonna be with some all day. Or excuse me. He thought he was gonna be some white people.
Yeah, can I just say now or what?
he thought he was gonna hang out with some white people all day, and he get here and there's a bunch of black folks and there's a problem. So don't apologize. Just next time, let him know.
Yeah, exactly. You let me know. You did let me know.
Yeah, I think it's fair, and it would save people a lot of trauma. And people be like, "Oh, that's prejudice, that's racist." People should get over their racism. You do whatever you want to do. Honestly, if you don't want to fool with black people, that's cool with me. Stay away from me. You stay away from me, I'll stay away from you. It's completely respectful.
That's why we do this. That's why we do this via Zoom. No,
you'll get beat up out here. Well, yeah. I mean, I think we have to normalize telling people that. Because honestly, I'm old and I'm getting tired of having to deal with disrespectful people for no reason.
I feel like there's a story to this. Is there a
There's no
story to this?
no, there's no story to it.
There's a story. There's a story. Can't be told on a podcast, but there's a story.
There's no story to this. This has been weighing on my conscience for a while.
There's no story to this.
To it. We have to normalize it to tell these people, like, hey, man, I know we always hang out and we always hang out with white people, but I just want to let you know Perry's black and there's nothing he can do about it. So I'm gonna go hang out with him. You can come if you want to. He doesn't mind. Just don't go saying no slick stuff. Get us both beat up out here. Or something. Yeah. So
and he's cool. Like don't he's not a thug. So don't start coming in with that thug rapper stuff you heard on the radio. He's cool.
You say I'm not a thug though, but I might be off podcast.
You ain't.
I'm not.
You ain't got a thuggish, ruggish bone. I promise you.
I think I got a thug bone. They only show through when I'm being disrespected, and I'm not even being thuggish. Then I'm just not finna let you disrespect me because of the color of my skin. I didn't have a choice on the color. You had a choice, and your friend should have told you better. So if you will be mad at somebody, be mad at your friend for bringing you this black guy. So
this ain't a rough out halter. You don't get a choice on the color.
There's that. So yeah, that's my spiel. Normalize telling people the color of people, and it has nothing to do with racism. It's just for a better, smoother transaction.
Courtesy is all it is.
Yeah, common courtesy. Hey, just heads up, man. These people are from Pakistan, so there's that. So like, if you can't handle that, say it now.
Hey,
I won't take you.
I actually, no, I ain't gonna tell it. No. Yeah, you're right. I ain't gonna tell it.
Actually, what? No.
We went to a rodeo of yours one time, brought some people, and they're like, this thing is run right. This rodeo is the way that ranch rodeo. I'm not trying to toot your horn or nothing. I'm just saying,
because I'm sure you're gonna say some messed up stuff at the end. So go ahead.
Yeah, probably so. And they're like, man, this is good. I'm gonna come back to more of these. And I'm like, yeah. I said, Perry knows. And they're like, who is he? I was like, well, that's him over there. That's him? Man. They said, he's black. I was like, yeah, he's black. That dude puts on a good rodeo. Was that him talking at the beginning, telling us the stuff? I was like, yeah, he puts on a good rodeo. I was like, I don't know. They did pause when I told him you're black. What? That's him? I was like, yeah, that's Perry Gamble. Oh,
dude,
he puts on a good rodeo. They didn't have nothing bad to say. I give them that.
The funny, I will never forget this. I will never forget this. It was the funniest thing. Funniest thing ever happened to me, and I love it. Old people are very disrespectful.
They don't care anymore.
Yeah, they're very disrespectful, and you're supposed to let them be because they live this long life, and you say whatever, do whatever. You just kind of laugh them off or whatever. So here's this old guy, and so I'm standing there, and it was like, "Oh, this is Perry Gamble." He looks at me, he's like, "Oh, you're Perry Gamble." I was like, "Yes, sir, I am." And I'm smiling. I'm smiling because he's an older white guy. And I'm like, "Oh, this finna be good." Like, oh, he finna tell me something I ain't never heard before. This finna be good. This man pauses, looks at me. He was like, "You a biggin', ain't you?" I was like, "You big."
Yes, sir, I am.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let you make it on those. I was like, dude. I was like, that was perfect. I was ready for whatever he finna say. Just don't even pay him no mind, because he grew up in a different era. He hit me with the "you're big and ain't you?" I was like, that's disrespectful on a whole nother level.
Can't even get mad at you for that.
I was like, man, that was awesome. So yeah, no, man. I don't know. I guess I've been around it so many times and had it happen so many times. I think the best way to avoid it is to normalize telling people, like, hey, just a heads up. whatever. So and so is this color, so and so is that color. Just
So and so's ugly as hell. No.
no, none of that. Just normalize telling people's ethnicity. I think is the word
Yeah.
politically correct. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I think you're right.
I feel good about what I've said so far. From here on out, it might be the tequila talking.
Yeah. The good thing about it, you get to re-listen to it. So
Yeah, be just disappointed in myself tomorrow. I
Yeah.
can't believe you said that.
I can't believe Perry Gimble said that. I can't believe that.
Yeah, so normalize telling people's ethnicity because it's not their fault. Some people don't interact with other races, and it's okay. I mean, it's okay. It is okay. It's not okay to be just hating people because of their race. I don't think that's okay, but it's okay if you haven't interacted with those type of people before.
Well, at the end of the day, we don't all get along, so there's no reason to put a color on it. But some people just don't get along together. Does that make sense?
I guess. I mean, that works for me. I'll take it. Reagan said.
Yeah. Put that as a Reagan quote.
I don't exactly remember what you said, but whatever Reagan just said there. Yeah. I mean, dude, I'm not. It's not. I don't know how to make this sound better than what it is, but just it has nothing to do with racism or anything like that. Just a heads up, if you're uncomfortable, say that. And I would hope that. I mean, for example, you're coming to do a podcast, and you bring a guest. Hey, Pay, I want to bring a guest on the podcast. All right, cool. It's one of my buddies. All right, cool. Well, I've never seen him interact with black people before. All right, well, don't tell me, tell him. Hey, you come on the podcast. I just want to let you know Pay's black. So if it's a problem, don't even worry about coming or whatever. Just say it. So that way they get here to do the podcast. It's not this hostile environment, and it's a waste of time, pretty much. So just
get all that out of the way quick.
Yeah. So if you don't want to go, say that now, and we can avoid or get over that. Yeah. So yeah.
Wait in the truck.
Yeah, wait in the truck and just. You've actually brought people to functions that I was at, and they waited in the truck. So it makes me wonder now.
Yeah, but those were functions that only I was invited to.
We can't get better if people continue to make excuses for other people, Reagan.
No, you ain't telling the whole story. You ain't telling the whole story.
Go ahead, do your thing. Go ahead.
No, we was invited to a baby shower, or I was invited to a baby shower. I come up to the baby shower close to College Station. So after the baby shower, I'm gonna go to College Station, hang out, and we're gonna have a good time like we used to. So my friends ride with me,
right.
And I was like, look, y'all weren't invited, and I know if we go up there, they're going to say everybody can eat, but y'all weren't invited, so I'm not finna take y'all up there. Y'all wait in the truck. I got y'all air conditioner, I got you beer, I got you everything. Wait in the truck, and I'll be back in a little bit. And that's what they did.
Whack.
What's a piece of information that you
learned? Whack.
On TikTok right now?
No, my brother sent me one. That's whack. That is so whack.
But it's a dead truth. It's a dead truth. The dead truth might be whack.
Who's whack? You didn't make your guest wait in the truck when you come to do a podcast with me that night.
No, that's a different story. I was invited. At the party, I let a guest walk up with me, but the two other people stayed in the truck.
Yeah, but that was your date, so she's an extension of you.
No,
I guess the young lady you brought with you to the podcast was an extension of you too. So
that was a date, and I wouldn't mark that up as a date, as a first date idea. Don't go to Perry's house for a first date. That's the first time I've ever left him speechless. That's for sure.
No, because I was gonna say something inappropriate, and I thought about it, and I was like, "That's probably the tequila talking." So don't say that.
Oh, I ain't gonna say it either. I should stop.
No comment. You're just gonna let it alone.
Let it roll.
I've heard people have been wondering whatever happened to that. You couldn't even drink your drink. You must spit your drink. You must spit your drink out. I have text messages that people have been wondering whatever comes of that.
Don is the only one that was wondering, and
so you can drop his name, but you can't. You won't drop nobody else's.
Because Don's gonna listen to this, and Don was gonna be on the podcast tonight. He couldn't make it tonight, but he's gonna be on soon. But he can defend himself when he comes on.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just get the heat. Maybe we can get the heat off now, and he won't have to bring it up. It'd be like, why are you bringing up old stuff? Just get on the new stuff.
He can do whatever he want to do. He can talk about whatever he want to talk about on there. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be my last drink for the night.
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Dang it. I got orange juice in the house, but I ain't making no trip because I might bust my bottom.
Yeah. I mean, we just probably got to get out of here soon anyway. So,
oh, you want to change subject? We can change subject, Reagan. Dude, so it's cold. It's cold up here, and I keep a horse behind the barn, and there's no covering or nothing like that back there. So I was like, man, let me buy this plug blanket. Dude, it's cold. This is before it gets cold. It's already cold. Yeah. And so I go out there and I feed him, and this dude is shaking so bad. Like he
only weighs like 700 pounds, I guess.
He was trembling so bad. I'm like, bro, all right, like I'm here for you to put this blanket on you. Chill out. So he's just I mean, he's trembling bad. I'm like, dude, it's not that cold out here. Anyways, so I put a halter on him. I'm like, all right, let me put this blanket on him. And mind you, I've never put no blanket or nothing like this on the horse. So I'll pop this blanket out, and it's folded up. So the wind's blowing. So I'll pop it out and let the wind take it, pop it out. Whoosh. This dude
gone.
Like, I don't know what you finna do with that thing, but he ain't putting it on me. I'm like, this ought to be fun. So, anyways, I undo the front, open it up, and I got this lunge line on this halter with the worst absolute. So the halter I usually grab is frozen to a barrel because it rained, and I never. I leave the mule tape halters out in the weather, just for experimental purposes, of course, So it's frozen to the barrel. So I go get the lunge line, and I'm like, man, I really don't want to use this one because it's too long anyway. So he manages to get away from me. So I have to work myself back up this lunge line to get him close enough to me to put this blanket up next to him. He's snorting and trembling the entire time. Like dude, it's not that bad. So he lets me
a heart attack, just neck. Dies right there.
He lets me put it on his neck. So I get it on him. I slide it across his back, and I mean, he's like, how they like cringe up to you. So he's almost making like a U around me. He's so scared. Like, dude, I'm doing you a favor. So I finally get the blanket on him, get it all lashed up and stuff, and I leave. What did I do? Oh no, I lunged him around. Let him know it's on him. He barely getting around. So I feed him. I leave. Come back that evening to check on him, and he's standing exactly where I left him at the trough. It's like, this idiot thinks that he can't move.
Yeah.
It's like, man, why'd I have to get the dumb horse, whatever. So I go back in there, and I shoo him off, chase him around. Oh, he's feeling good now. Now he wants to buck and kick and fart and carry on. Like, no, buddy, no, you don't get to do all that because 4 hours ago, you wouldn't even let me put the thing on you. So I went up this morning. I go out there. Oh, he's all ready and frisky and everything else. So, yeah.
Dang, you really got you really gave him the royal treatment. Put a blanket on him.
Yeah, well, I felt bad. No, you should have seen him, man. It was those PETA commercials in the arms of
yeah.
That's not PETA. That's the adoption agency.
Yeah,
dogs or whatever. Yeah, he looked like he belonged on one of those commercials. I was like, dude, it's not even. It's not that cold yet. We haven't even got there yet. and
Yep.
you're acting like this. So put it on him, and now he's farting, kicking around, jumping, bucking, everything else. And I'm just like, I really don't want to ride you after this.
You didn't think about putting a saddle on him today? Man, I got a Snapchat from a guy today.
That's
He sent me a Snapchat of a horse saddle and everything, and sitting in a barn. And I can't remember what the text on it said. I said, dude, you're crazy. And he said, the man paid me to ride it. I'm gonna ride him. I said, man, you're way more dedicated than I am, because if I didn't have to be out here in this cold right now, I would not. You must be that bored. You got to be riding something today.
Did I tell you this little dude? I fell off of him the other week, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
You fell off of him. I
Oh,
think you
did-
might have told me.
Did
I?
I?
You said it on the podcast, but
Nah, I don't think so. I know for a fact I would never out myself like that on a podcast. um, did I tell the story on the podcast?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Go ahead and tell it.
I go to get a gate, and he is fresh. I can feel it in him. Like he hadn't bowed up or nothing like that. He hasn't bowed up or nothing like that. There's not like 10 inches between the back and his saddle and all that. He's tense. So I scoot him over to get the gate, and I'm opening the gate, and we get the gate all the way open, and we're standing there, and there's this dog running towards him, and I see the dog. We all see the dog.
Uh-huh.
Dog runs to him, stops, turns, runs off. I let the gate go. This dude jumps like 10 feet to the left while I'm like getting back in the saddle from getting the gate. And he dumps me on the ground. So I hit the ground, and I'm holding the rein, and I'm looking at him, and he's jumping. And so I let his rein go. I was like, dude, go do whatever you finna do. This dude bucked for like 10, 15 seconds. Hard. Bucks down, Bucks coming. He hits a pin. He hits a spot there, turns. I guess he scared himself, Buck back up and stops in the corner and just stands there, like shaking. Like, you are an idiot. So I get him, and climb back on him, and he's just like ready to go the entire time. I'm like, oh man, I missed this. Like,
Yeah. Where's this fire been?
yeah, I missed that fire. Now, if I could just get you to transfer all that to like roping cattle and everything else, we'd be good.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, I fell off 2 weeks ago.
Fell off.
Yeah, it was definitely a fall
You
off.
could have totally played that story out and said you got booked off, but I appreciate your honesty.
No, dude, no, I'm not one of them. I'm gonna tell it how it happened. I fell off.
Did you see my fall off on Facebook this week? My memory?
Oh, dude. Oh. I want to do that. We need to do that one race.
No, absolutely not. Everybody hates that. Everybody hates the rescue race. Everybody.
But everybody does it. There's videos of
You got
everybody
to.
doing it.
You got to.
Oh, you have to.
The ranch rodeos I've been in, they you have to that aren't yours.
Oh,
But they have the
okay.
rescue race. The rescue race is an event, and you have to do it. Because I have not ever heard one person that wants to do the rescue race besides the person putting on a ranch rodeo.
It'd be like after the ranch rodeo event. We'd be like, put up $100, winner takes all, or some deal.
Okay, now, that would be the thing to do.
Yeah, you gotta before you can leave to rescue your cowboy, you gotta like chug a beer or something, or take a shot of tequila. Ooh,
Rhino.
Maybe we'll do that. Before you can go rescue, you gotta go take a shot of tequila. You gotta be 21 years or older to participate. I feel like I should say that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if they're gonna cancel us, it's not gonna be because of that. It's probably gonna be because of the stuff I was saying earlier. But yeah,
probably.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that. We were talking to Sarah that one time, and she was talking. You gotta chug a can of beans and take a shot of tequila and do something else.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Maybe we'll incorporate this because I feel like these are gonna be good ranch rodeos when it's over. Because nobody ever leaves. People leave, but.
Yeah, 'cause you started late and they run to like 12 at night.
That actually hurt my feelings.
Just kidding. That one 4th of July, it ran pretty late. We like, no, we're going. We didn't win nothing. We're leaving. It was like 11:30.
Okay, the ranch rodeo ended at 12:30. You know what time we left out of there?
There is no telling.
I left, I think, at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my
People
God.
standing around talking, just talking. I'm like, yeah, this is cool and all, but I still have to go 2 hours home. But I don't care. I sit and talk and laugh and have a grand old time. But yeah, maybe after ranch rodeo we'll do like a rescue race or something. Take a shot of tequila and then go down there and rescue somebody and come back when it takes all. I might throw a little money in the pot because people hate tequila.
Yeah. It'd be a pretty cool deal.
I think so. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what the first one looks like. I don't want to scare any of the newcomers off either. Like,
I don't know if you call that a side pod or what do you call that? It's not a side pod.
it's a separate event.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Man, I keep forgetting we're on a podcast. I'll tell you after. Man. I'll tell you here. I don't care. So I got the buckles. I got the buckles for the first one, dude. They're lime green. And they're awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Man. I was against getting buckles for the series, like the entire series for the longest time. But now I'm like, because some people, you know, it's luck of the draw, and some people have good days, you know, and you might never have another good day. And
yeah, trust me, I know.
You want a buckle to commemorate that good day. So we got buckles for most of the year, and dude, these buckles are awesome.
What do you mean most of the year?
Well, there might be some I give away some halters and stuff like that because it's a rough out event. So I gotta give some halters at some point.
That'll probably be the one I win. I've been chasing a buckle my life. I win the one we don't get a buckle.
Like, dude, I've been to every ranch rodeo. You gave away buckles. The one I win, it's a halter. I don't want it. I
don't want your halter.
I don't want it. Take it back. I'm not coming to another one.
Catch you on the side. Hey Perry, I'll pay for the buckle if you just order it.
Hey man, you think I could trade this halter in for a buckle? Hey, it's cool. I really like your halters and what you do, but I really want a buckle because I'll never get another one.
Yeah, I can see it.
I don't know. We might do buckles all year. It just depends on. It depends on how I feel. But this ain't about none of that. We're here for the podcast.
No.
Yeah, we're here for the podcast. So that's that. You know what else I like? So I don't know if people know this or not. So I feel like I should drop some words of wisdom to the people. The pages you follow, when you share their stuff, it tells them. And even if your profile is private, the page can go see that you shared their post, and they can go read the comments. Just a little FYI for the people.
Oh,
who don't know? You didn't know that?
Well, I never thought that much into it.
Yeah, well,
I'm just saying you must have looked.
No. Well, I mean, I follow the page or whatever, so every now and then I'll see like somebody shared a post, and then it'll have like 15 comments. So I go read the comments. I'm like, I wonder do these people know that I can see what they say from the business page of it, even if we're not friends, you know, it's through the business page, so you can see. So I'm like, I wonder do people know this? I've never seen anybody saying anything disrespectful, so I do applaud that, and I thank people for that. It's always good. I was always curious if people knew that.
You must have read something. You had to.
No. So you know, I dropped the flyer or whatever, and I saw somebody had like 6 or 7 comments. So of course I went and read it, and they were all good, dude. They're talking about coming to the ranch rodeo, and the guy shared it, and somebody commented. They're like, I've seen these ranch rodeos posted on Facebook for years, and I've never been to one. And the guy was like, yeah, me neither, but I think this year I'm gonna go. He's like, all right, cool. Let me know if you do. I was like, dude, this is so awesome. Like, you just like creeping.
He's dropping on their conversation.
He's like creeping in, watching these two friends interact on Facebook. So I was like, oh, this is cool. I want to comment and be like, yo, it's so awesome. You know, like, hey, if y'all do decide to show up, rough how to pay your fees or something like that. But I was like, we ain't doing it. Yeah.
Nah.
I might do that. I'm feeling generous. I've always wanted to do that though. I've always wanted to pay somebody fees at a ranch rodeo. Maybe we'll do that for the pod. Can we do that here right now? Can we do that?
Yeah.
All right, here you go. So you have to like Monday Night Jam Session. Then you go on Facebook and you post a status. Man, I love listening to Monday Night Jam Session. Hashtag Team Perry or Team Reagan.
Yeah.
Hashtag Team Perry, Team Reagan. And you do the initials, the abbreviation of Monday Night Jam Session. MNJS.
Yep.
Hashtag Team Perry, MNJS.
We're not getting off the subject, not to change subject or anything, but got another Team Reagan today. I said, somebody told me.
Reagan. Sleep with don't count.
Wait, what?
What? You heard what I said.
I didn't hear what you said. You broke up for a second.
I said, don't look at me like that.
No, no, this is Landy Shipler. She said, I listened to the podcast. I said, what team are you on? I said, you're probably on Team Perry. She's like, no, definitely Team Reagan. And you can tell Perry that.
So again, I'll say,
no. Not yet. I think it's snowing outside, sleet or something.
It is sleeting here. I can hear it. Oh man, that was the tequila. I'm a bleep for yours. I'm a bleep now because I know you're all conservative and stuff. I don't want to mess up your chances. Dude, I'm excited. I don't know. It's not even for the ranch rodeos or anything like that, dude. I like seeing people winning. And I know I've said this in podcasts before, but I feel like it hasn't took yet. I like to see people winning. It doesn't matter if I'm a part of it. It doesn't matter. I don't have to have anything in it. When I see people down my news feeds, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, I don't have a Twitter, Instagram, whatever. When I see, what'd you say?
I said true.
Oh, when I see people winning, dude, I love it. It's the fuel to my fire. People winning is like, it's like the greatest thing to me. I love to see people win. And I think honestly, it scares a lot of people. Sometimes I was talking to a person. I don't think they listen to the podcast, so I think we'll be okay. And I won't share much of it. But they were telling me about what they were doing. And I'm like, I'm engaged in the conversation or whatever. But they were talking about it and they're like tiptoeing around stuff. It's like I don't quite understand. And they're like, oh, I just don't want to be like bragging about what I'm doing. I was like, no. I said, no. I said, no, we ain't finna do that. I said, look, you worked hard for what you're doing. It's like, tell me about it. I was like, I like to hear about people winning. I said, I don't know who you've been talking to, who you've been dealing with, but I love that. I said, I love to hear people winning.
Yep.
Like, tell me your stuff. Do your thing. Like, I'm engaged. I'm here. I want to hear about it. I love it. Like, I need it. Tell me about it. And then they went on a spiel, and I love that. I love to hear about people winning. It just, I don't know. It does something for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I like people having success. It's a feeling that you wish everybody could feel.
Oh man, I don't know. Jealousy is like the ugliest trait in the book. Is it the 7 deadliest sins? I think is jealousy one of them.
I guess I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know.
But yeah, jealousy is not a good look on anybody.
I think the worst one out of them all. If you're gonna be anything, don't be any of the other ones, but don't be jealous. Jealousy is the absolute worst for me. I hate that, to see people jealous.
It's right next to cheap too.
Yeah. No, you can be cheap, but don't be jealous. You can do some cheap things. I do cheap things from time to time, but don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. Sometimes I go in the liquor store and I buy a taco vodka. I mean, don't be don't, don't you can be cheap, but don't be jealous. Man, I don't know. I think that's another thing we need to normalize. Normalize celebrating the victories of other people. People work hard. And
Yeah.
this life ain't fair, first off. First and foremost. Life ain't fair. And socialism doesn't work, but life ain't fair. What do you disagree? I'm sorry.
No,
Just sorry.
like how you throw that in there.
No, yeah, life ain't fair. So people work hard, and some people have it hard. So to belittle them or don't allow people. Sometimes people just need to get the good things off their chest, So, who are you to make them feel bad for that? Oh, you're bragging. Oh, whatever. Well, I'm not bragging. I just needed to tell somebody what I was doing. It just.
Oh man, I'm telling you, like on anything, like sometimes it's hard to keep it bottled up. Like you're like, man, I've done this and I've broke this ceiling and I want to tell somebody, but man, I really don't want to be bragging. And some people just don't,
Don't
they're not
understand.
they're not hitting a stride like I'm hitting a stride, but they don't get it. But I got to tell somebody I'm busting through ceilings like I'm doing for myself,
Dude, preach.
Yeah. I've seen that a lot.
I'm one of them people. Tell me. I want to hear it. I need that. 'Cause sometimes I need that. I need it. I need it. Because life is hard. And as an entrepreneur, I get it. I understand. I've been there. I've been at this thing for a really long time. And sometimes you just need to get the good stuff off your chest to make room.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So normalize listening to people and their victories and their wins. And it's not bragging. Damn it. It's not.
No.
Making room for the many more failures and ups and downs to come. Normalize it.
And don't say you can go to your mama and get that because mama's gonna like anything you do.
Mama loves everything you do. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
And
mama. I braided 2 halters today. I'm so proud of you. Like, yeah, I could have braided 15. Like, oh, well,
yeah.
it's good enough. No, don't work like that. Yeah.
What wasn't it Mama Gamble that was part of the push to get Monday Night Jam sessions on a podcast?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, for many years. But she thought I could have done it alone.
Well, that's all we have tonight.
I was just messing with you. I'm messing with you.
Hey.
Now she actually listens to him, so she enjoys him. She thinks we're both crazy, so I think she's always thought that about me. So
yeah, I think so.
Somebody to compliment the crazy on a podcast. So yeah,
I mellow it out. Is it what you're saying?
You're the balance. I mean, because sometimes I want to go there. Sometimes I really, really want to go there, but I
yeah.
I look, and there you are. Just lost as ever, and I'm like, oh, come back, Perry.
Yep. Well, I guess that's where we end tonight.
That works for me because I think Tequila's been talking for like the last 30 minutes. Don't even matter. Yeah, I'm nice and warm in here. So,
yeah, I bet.
Yeah. So yeah, we can get out of here. Last words benediction. You got it? Me? You?
Yeah, I got it. And it's actually something. Yeah.
This is like we gotta celebrate this. Reagan Jacobs has last words of benediction voluntarily.
So I got 2 of them.
2. Whoa. That's not no.
Hang on.
One last words and benediction.
No. I'm not gonna say 2 of them. You're gonna pick which one I say. 1 or 2.
That's no fun. You're not me. I do stuff like that.
I've been hanging around you too much, dude. I've been hanging around you.
You don't do that. I do that.
Hey, wait. Before we get out of here, You want to know the other thing that you've inspired me on?
Is it good or bad? Because in my many bad habits, there's some good stuff.
I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good actually.
I think if people push past the color of my skin and listen to the contents of my heart,
if they just listen rather than watch, huh?
Yeah, I'm a whole mood. I'm an inspiration. I'm a mood. Perry Gamble is a mood. He's happy. He believes in the success of other people. He likes to drink. He likes to have a good time. He doesn't want to be down in the dumps. Perry Gamble is a mood. How you feeling? I'm feeling Perry Gamble-ish.
I will start saying.
Sometimes he's a little self-centered, but that's only for the podcast. But yeah, Perry Gamble is a mood. How you feeling? I'm feeling Perry Gamble-ish today. Yeah, that's what we going. All right, I'm done. Go ahead. Do your thing. Don't mind me. All
right. Last words of benediction, 1 or 2.
I'm so proud of you because normally I would have to like beg and plead with you to do last words of benediction, but now you're growing and you're maturing as an adult and you're taking the reins of this thing. And one day, hopefully, I can bag away from it and let you have it in its entirety. And know that I helped you on the road to success. And I'm so proud of you.
And I wrote them down too on a bank statement. I had a bank statement over here. I wrote them down.
You don't write them down. That you gotta after you listen to the entire podcast.
No, you taught me write them down. You said write
ideas down.
Write it down.
Right ideas.
Yeah, these are ideas.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, I'm sorry. I'm all right. Oh, my bad. But listen, yeah. So as you listen to the podcast and you take everything in, everything we've said and done for the night, as you take it all in, the words should just show them manifest. I needed a big, strong, powerful word there. The words, as you listen to the podcast, the words should just manifest themselves to you. And at the end, you say them, but you wrote them down. So do your thing. You're learning. So
all right. So I got two of them. So pick 1 or 2.
Let me see. 1 or 2.
You got 1 or 2.
Well, the song says everything's better with cows with an S around. So I'll go 2. So, all right, guys. Thank you for listening. Last words benediction, Reagan Jacobs. Take them away.
Some people work hard. Some people have it hard. Life ain't fair.